Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They'll be led out by the former #1 overall pick back in the 2015 draft, former Heisman winner as well, Jameis Winston.
It was kind of funny this offseason to see the way the Giants put together that quarterback room. Couple veterans, then the young draft pick, so a little bit crowded. He's had some big seasons in years past. He's been over 5,000 yards. He's been one of the most prolific passers in the NFL at times. It's always been the turnovers. He is one of the most exciting guys.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. DJ Reader. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff. And with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder. And, man, we could feel it all the way up here in the booth.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he winds up dancing and spinning out of the tackle. Winds up getting 8 yards on that one. Good run.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. 2nd in passing yards in the NFL.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team, every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 2nd down, Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Off to throw on 1st down. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll go play action with Goff. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown, Lions.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. And when you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this. And his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions 7, Giants nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
First and 10.
The Giants offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of gain. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, Winston. Taking off, he'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch a ball. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. And I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming, you're going to get knocked to the ground. It feels a lot better getting off the ground and handing the ball to the official.
And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. The official right there to call it. You cannot go out of bounds and then be the first guy to touch it. So that draws the flag. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Winston looking to throw. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Lions offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. First carry for the Alabama speedster, Jameer Gibbs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. As costly as they come. Holding call wipes away what would have been a long touchdown. Goff to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Cross pass complete to Brock White. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. To throw is Goff. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
This is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Giants will have great field position right around midfield.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
The Giants offense getting set to get back to work. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. He'll hold them to a short game.
49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. Second down throw for Jameis. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
3rd and
4. To throw, Winston. Now he'll air one out. That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Moving to his right. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
For a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Cordell Flock on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now, Goff. He'll sling this out to Montgomery. He's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Lions will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson.
Williams on the stop. A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Third and long. Winston. And that is incomplete.
Winston's pass.
Well, we sit here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, if he just catches that ball and turns upfield, they extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to take over once again. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. One quarter in the books. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming as we are ready to get back underway. Now whistles here and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing here is Goff. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Brian Burns getting into drop him.
6 yards.
It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing, Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Gunnar Olszewski is deep for the Giants. He'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
It is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Winston. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Lions offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Goff. This pass complete to Raymond. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. To throw is Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Brian Burns gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Goff. And This ball incomplete on third down.
I understand it's third down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on third down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up fourth down.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take it.
The Giants take over first.
The Giants offense ready to get back at it.
31-yard line.
On first down, it's Winston. This one is caught by Hodges. And they bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion. The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Throwing on second down, Winston. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
3rd and 6. From the gun, Winston. He'll try and get there on the ground. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
Giants first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on. This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Winston. They'll look underneath here for Tracy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Winston.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. there's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Giants are on the board. It's now 10-3.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So now, after the made field goal, back out is Koo to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Goff to throw. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. This is Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Goff to throw, and that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Here's Jack Fox now as he's on to punt for Detroit. Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Giants offense make their way out to take over once more. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line, a 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. A carry here for Tracy. The ball comes out. And the Lions have come up with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Lions offense ready to take over possession of the football. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it, and they're going to do that with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
First down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
A 5-yard loss leads to 2nd and goal at the 13-yard line.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, 2nd and goal. To throw is Goff. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. That's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Let's play like a team. Teamwork makes the dream work. Stay tough, boys. Stay tough. Let's make a play here. Come on, chingones.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his big tight end. Right. Touchdown, Detroit. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Bates now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions move out in front by the score of 17-3.
Giants 3.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Olszewski now to return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Winston to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Singletary. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Brings up 2nd and
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better recall.
The Lions call their first time out, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
4th down.
Here's Jamie Gillen on now, as he's on to punt for the Giants. Raymond going to return it, and not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Lions offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Second and 5. From the gun, it's Goff. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
More yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Lions offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. We're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. This one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pick up of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
3rd down, 3 to go. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. He is going to have a Lions first down by a couple of yards. They convert on 3rd and 3.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard
It's a really nice job there on the
line.
right side of the offensive line. They were the ones who got the key blocks. That's exactly where the point of attack of that run play was designed to go, and the back is able to find enough room and easily pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. There's that man again, another pass.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Goff. Quick throw, taken in, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Giants' 43-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Goff. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
3rd down, they need 5. Now, Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where good coverage gets beat by an even better throw. I mean, this window, it is so small along the boundary. He threads the needle. Great job keeping his feet in, and he makes the catch on the sideline to move the chains.
We'll go play action with Goff. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Goff. This pass complete to Raymond. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. Here's Goff to the goal line and in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions extend to a 24-3 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Giants offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Tracy looking to run.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and
3. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. Pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Giant First down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a first down.
That's another Giants first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, New York.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Lions' 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's second and 8. Second down throw for Jameis. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. And he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a single.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
So now, after the made field goal, back out is Koo to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. Quickly out to Williams. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Third and 1.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. going here is Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
1st and 10.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
He's going to be taken down and about the 30. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
On the pickup.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Dexter Lawrence in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Goff. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Jameer Gibbs.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Giants 6.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's with this offensive line. Just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. This one not quite on target. Too much, and that one falls incomplete.
All right, so the first two, they go clearly to the defense. You got a first down sack. That sets everything of the drive for the offense behind the 8 ball. Then they followed up with a forced incompletion. So now 3rd and long, this is a must-pass situation, and the defense has a prime opportunity to get themselves off the field.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 8 yards. Another 3 and out.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants sending out their punter, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. To the 20. And he will go all the way. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to come back out for this next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. Complete. Finds his man Hodges. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Andrew Thomas guilty there. Winston to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
A second down throw for Winston. That is caught. It's Robinson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Winston looking to throw. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
A gain of 29.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Jameis. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Winston. That's to Robinson. He's got it. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
On first down, it's Winston. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Throwing on 2nd down, Winston. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
In motion, it's Robinson. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Winston. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game, and I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll go. Winston taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 38 yards.
It's a big play on fourth down.
Giants
38 yards.
First and goal.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw.
And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants are able to cut into the deficit.
Giants 13.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here comes the jet sweep. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
brought down behind
So
the
these
line of
jet
scrimmage.
sweep plays, we see them
loss of a
so
yard.
often, both
Brings up
under
second
center,
and
in the
11.
shotgun. There's a lot of
At the
ways to do it.
43-yard line.
But there's a little feast or famine element, especially in today's NFL, with the speed of these defensive edge players. So you got to make sure you get the edge accounted for so you can at least avoid these negative plays.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force
Brings up
third down.
and 11.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Now Gibbs.
Jameer Gibbs, the ball carrier.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Field goal is good. Makes the score Lions 37, Giants 13.
So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But, see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. To throw, here's Winston. Now a screen to be set up for Singletary.
Winston's pass.
Nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
19-yard line.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
On second down, Winston was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now Winston. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
On fourth down, out comes the punter, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, and set up the offense with a short field.
First and 10.
Jameer Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. On the ground, This is Gibbs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
7-yard line.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd down and 3. Once again, it's Gibbs. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Down by Deontay Banks. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Giants' 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They take care of business here at home. It's a game they were expected to win. They had no problems in the end as they cruise to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA-Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.